The only thing is, women love lies. I'm not using some women. All women love lies.
I don't like lies. Tell
Okay,
me the truth.
okay,
It's that I feel
okay.
like men are more logical and female are emotional.
Women reason with reasoning, with less reasoning and more of their hearts. Men reason with brain
Is that
and less
not
of their.
reason? She ghosted you.
Yeah, so not ghosting. You just be like Avatar when I needed her the most.
She vanished.
She vanished.
I almost got my heart broken, bro.
Almost.
I escaped that shit.
I feel like being a simp is you being a lover boy and you being that
I've seen a scenario where a lady will tell his boyfriend that I kissed him by mistake.
Confessions with Annie, and today we're talking about the illusion of talking stages and how talking stages are unclear because everybody just wants to vibe. So yeah, we have two guests.
I'm Chisumo Frederick, aka Kof, a creator.
I'm Emmanuel Mikren. I love bringing creator to create beautiful things.
So today's topic is exposing the madness in talking stage, like the unclear zone between we just met and we're in a relationship. So I want to ask you guys, what is your definition, personal opinion, like your own personal view on talking stages?
Okay, I actually believe a talking stage is more like someone you met, you want to build, or you are looking. Okay, so definitely there's liking someone. Then you meet someone, you want to build something, or you feel this person is my type and this is the person I want to build something with.
Okay.
That leads to the talking stage. It's more like where you get to know the person before you become with the person. That's why I say talking stages.
Let's English.
Okay. Might speak pidgin instead.
Go on.
No. Like this is my own ideology of it. Like a talking stage. What a talking stage is meant to be like. Yeah. So that's it for me.
Are you studying English in school?
Na meteorology. Now weather. Now weather I dey study.
So
Very.
Eric Crane.
My own analogy about talking stage is like maybe you see someone you're attracted to,
Yeah.
and you try to just see things you guys have in common and see how things going to work out. Talk about your likes and your likes and all that.
So do you think men and women view talking stages differently?
Yeah,
Why?
you know,
Me land first.
some guys actually just go into talking stage because they want to eat. Like,
Some
just they want to like the one time stuff and all that.
okay.
Why maybe the other party wants something serious and
Yeah.
the intention of going to the talking stage.
Yeah, I get
Some might
that.
not take it serious and the other party. So everyone views it differently. It's not just about the gender.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Nice.
okay. On my part too. I actually feel talking stages is more like it's two-sided. What you want and what you get. Do you
Okay.
understand? Definitely I saw someone I like. You understand? I'm making a move towards that person. That person also has an idea, a scenario, a like oh, but the English is not too much. Person has more like person has an ideology of the person coming towards. So I might come towards you and I'm like, oh, I like you, I want to get to know you. That beginning
Not
part,
necessarily. I don't think everybody has an idea. You may know the person before, but you don't have an idea. You don't necessarily have an idea of the person
no, I think that's the
before.
essentiality of the talking stage. Getting to know the person. But no. What I think what I'm trying to say is like you have an idea of the kind of man you want at this moment, right?
Yeah.
I have an idea of the kind of woman I want.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw your physical qualities
Mm.
which draw my attention like bolo soup.
Mm.
You get now. So coming close to you, I already saw that beginning part.
Yeah.
Now it's the talking stage that makes me know okay, we are getting compatible or our reasoning is the same. But I feel it's that idea that is the first, like the beginning of everything. So I don't think it's the same for man and woman. It's
Mm.
different, but there's the middle ground.
So it's different for how they view talking stages.
Yeah.
Are different.
Yeah, more like that.
Have you ever been in a talking stage that didn't work out?
We live for that.
You, okay?
I've been couple.
Like multiple.
Yeah.
So is there any talking stage that you have been in that you wanted it to work, but can you give us,
You first, my cry finish.
story?
You cried, I won't cry.
I want you to talk first.
Me?
Yeah.
I won't cry now.
Don't worry.
Okay, factually, I've actually been in I think one or two very serious talking stages.
Mm.
Like these two were, I will not say it was my life because no, my life is too important. But these two were real important to me. Like, you know that kind of thing, you're already dreaming of how you and this girl will just date. You know, okay, you guys have watched those movies now when you're running through the sand beach holding hands together, making love poems. You put her leg on your head, you now just be looking at her, idiot, she call you big head. So yeah, it was more like that. I already had the ideology like, this is where we were meant to be. Then all of a sudden, I think the talking stage and everything went on for I think a week or so. Then I just got
A week.
yeah, chill, a week or so. That was talk, get to know each other, meet more. All this happened within a month. Then all of a sudden, just ghosted one day. At first, I don't go lie. If you are my type of person that you probably like to not just overthink, over plan things. It's more like I planned a lot, but I never planned for that. So when it happened,
You were
it's like
shocked.
or shocked my bone marrow. It was not like I mean, a thief her phone. I'm not gonna lie, like I had questions in my head.
Did you cry?
No, tears. I'm sorry, tears is very hard for me.
Why?
Even onions does not do it anymore. That's how hard it is. I think I've used up my bundle for my lifetime. So it was more. I think the ideology was more like I was helping her create scenario. Like, have you been in that situation where you're like,
Looking for reasons.
like she's not around. Maybe her phone is dead. Abi, they thief her phone. Let me go and check her out on IG if she's active. Check her on Snap if she's active. Call her for normal call. Use another number, call her. Then when realization that is na brah, chill the fuck out.
She ghosted you.
Yeah, so not ghosting. Na you just be like Avatar when I needed her the most.
She vanished.
She vanished. So yeah, that was literally it for me.
What have you, Emmy Crane?
Yeah, like I've been several talking stage that didn't work out, but the actual one that
That
I really
it's you.
want. No, it's
Okay,
not
you
even
wanted.
actually eating, but I just wanted
Why?
it to
You're
work out.
probably masculine one. I don't know. I don't know. You see, thinking about it again, you're like, what? What hell is this? So give us that story. I want to even know the story now. What did she do?
Yeah, then
You wanted it.
yeah, she
Ah.
was. I think it was a fault from my end. Maybe then I didn't know how to like hold convo with ladies,
Oh.
or maybe I was extreme, or I was poor communication
Yeah,
skills.
yeah, I
Perhaps
guess
say
that.
that.
That's a
So
very bad trait.
actually, I feel like if I took another part where the communication skills were better, it would work out. So that's why I regretted it, and it was
So
on the
why
low.
can't you like? I feel like okay, with time you've improved on your communication
Yeah,
skills.
yeah, for sure.
So why can't you like get back in the like talking stage with her? Or is she gone? Is she like in a relationship?
I just don't want to go back to that.
But you wished
You
at
know,
that point.
she has a view of me already from back then.
Oh, but
I don't want
you
to
can
like.
change it.
Yeah, as time goes on, she's going to see changes and different. Maybe when parts will come across each other again. I don't want it to be a full story.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah, I
just
get that. You want it to
casually
yeah, I
talk
get
and
that.
oh, he's a changed man or that.
Hmm.
Word,
Word.
word.
So I feel like talking stage most times mix can make someone delusional, like delulu. Like you just feel like you are being in you're already in that talking stage. You already as you said, like you already like, oh, I want this person, you plan things, you over dream things
Okay.
with this person. So me, I just feel like it just kicks somebody in that delulu aspect. Like it just make you feel like this is all sweet and chummy. And I feel like for talking stage, it can be all sweet. The way you get in the relationship, it's not be as it was during the talking stage. Because from my own end, I would think like, okay, men they give like I don't want to say fake dreams, but like fake dreams.
Men.
It's no.
Yeah,
it's-
most men,
Some.
most men.
Some.
me,
Most
I
men.
Some.
This is my show.
Okay.
Most men.
Some
In fact,
men. My head is registering it as some men.
all the
I
men
can actually
they
talk
give
for the men.
fake
Yes.
dreams. Like during the talking stage, they just they paint everything good, sweet. Like obviously, talking stage, you will just feel like I want you. But when you get in it, just like ha, what did I sign myself
So,
up for?
okay. I want to bring out some very, very stupid delusions. Okay, factually, I know some men.
Hmm.
Let's start with them. Now, some men have this ideology that if they come into a talking stage,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that most men, this is the only part I'll give it. Most men know what they want in the talking stage already. The only thing is, women love lies. I'm not using some women. All women love lies.
I don't like lies. Tell
Okay,
me the truth.
okay. Now, okay. I want to be very practical with this. How would you feel if a guy, maybe your first date, second date, the third date, no, which third? Second date is already telling you, I just want to have sex with you and move
You
on.
know what?
Okay.
First meeting, you're telling me I just want to have sex with you.
Mm-hmm.
Although I would not want that, but you're being honest, I take it.
Oh, you see,
Rather than leading me on,
this is the one good egg
me
inside
falling
the
in love
basket.
with you,
Oh, no good egg. Sorry, there must be something wrong.
me falling in love
Yeah.
with you, and you can tell me it was just sex.
Good.
I
This
will-
no. This is it. This is it. You see that's my point I'm trying to make now.
Hmm.
Now, some men also have this. I'm going to use pigeon. There's this pigeon quote.
Mm-hmm.
Fish we don't dey inside basket or on
Mm.
top net. Fisherman no dey worry about am.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? They have this like ideology that
When they
Mama,
get it,
I don't get am now.
but that's not good.
Women also have their own. Oh. Let's not like I for one. I'm not
Give
going to,
me
I'm not going to,
instances.
I'm going to do that.
Go on.
Okay. For instance, so I met you at a party.
Mm-hmm.
You were fucking sexy.
Mm-hmm.
The gown was it. Body hug, everything, tight fit, ass showing, titties.
If
Everything.
you're hearing this type now,
Oh, but
If I
I
hear
dey
this
nyash
type.
warrior. I know the eye down. I like nyash. I like fine woman. I love them thick. I don't like slim bodies, but if you are slim too, baby. Yeah. My guy would say it's pecky. So that kind of thing. So I'm more of those type now. So I see you. I walk up to you. Our talking stage, you are very into me also. We get talking, we get our conversations are real. I for one, I'm very spontaneous. I like the fact like if I'm texting someone, I can bring up the weirdest of topics because I want to hear your side. I don't like talking about Nigeria or religion, these two topics, I don't do them too much. But with somebody I'm going to be in something with, I would want to bring it up. Now I bring up these topics, you were so interested. Then we start dating. Start to see you dey tie wrapper every day. Start to see you dey wear big joggers, wear big
she just wants to be comfortable.
ogu kill am 4XL shirt. No, I'm not saying you should not do this. Comfort is I'm a big person too. I definitely like I like free stuffs. But I'm saying
So what's the issue with our wearing big
Good.
things?
that's what you do. You see,
Man,
women
no.
are collecting the subjective statement.
Oh,
You heard my whole story from beginning. The
man.
only chill, madam. The only part you just brought us. What's your issue with her wearing big things? I did not say her wearing big things. I say her removing the sexiness out of it. You get? You can wear big things and still look sexy now. What happened when you remove just the trouser? Wear just the big top. Let me see those laps. You understand? Like, let me draw my attention. Be like Bolo soup. Draw me. Yeah, that's the kind of life I want.
Let's give it to
Okay, sorry.
every queen to talk. I think it's the more cool version of you.
Sharp.
Yeah. So delusion
Delusion
of talking
talking
stages.
stage.
Like, yeah.
There are a lot of delusion about talking stage
Mm-hmm.
because I believe before a man can go into talking stage with a woman, like he has a picture of his dream woman or his dream lady he wants to go with, and maybe when most talking stages, but when it starts, when everybody is enjoying the vibe, you are flowing with the vibe, you love the vibe,
Yeah.
you don't want any fuck ups.
Yeah.
So definitely anything the man is agreeing with at some point, you don't want you might be thinking, oh, if I don't agree with this, you might back out and say
So you said all men agree with everything, or like
You saw.
90% of things the person they are interested in is saying.
from my own view, I know maybe when a guy is in a relationship
Yeah.
and maybe you are enjoying it, and she's like, you see some girls and you're like, wow, I I want something with this girl.
Yeah.
So you don't want to lose the talking stage.
So you like,
all these flying things around red flag, red
yeah.
flag.
So you
Be very
fit in.
careful.
So you fit
You sure?
into whatever she wants
Yeah,
or whatever
it's not
her
that
own
you fit
idea
into everything,
is.
but you try to fit into
Oh,
the major
okay.
ones, and maybe at the end of the day, she's not actually.
Yeah,
So that's where it's now like go left.
yeah.
But
Maybe when the day starts and you're like, no, I can't cope with this anymore.
so why are you not leading the girl on? Like I'm very sure that you know these things whilst in the talking stage, but you just wait till you guys get in a relationship.
What there's it's not all ladies that some people when you correct them, they listen and they try to correct and try to be perfect, and that's why some of the relationship works out. And there are some they're like, this is me, I can't change for
Yeah.
all that. If you don't want me, then we can just go each other's way and all that. So that's why I think about that.
Have you ever how am I going to put it? Have you ever like given reason to it? Like, okay, let me give you like a scenario. You know that this girl is toxic, but you're just giving excuses for her. Just like, no, she's not toxic. She's just maybe she's on her period. She's just cranky. Like, have you ever given that kind of reason to like in a talking stage? Have you like, no, this is not just it. Things like this. Have you ever done that before?
I think being toxic is extreme, and I don't want to be in a relationship with someone toxic.
There are different.
It's actually a very big red flag.
What's your definition of someone being toxic? Like, what should you see in a woman and be like, okay, this is toxic. I don't want to get into this.
For a lady to be toxic, being, most ladies,
Yeah.
they are intentional.
Yeah.
Maybe if a lady is showing you she's nonchalant, that means she does not want something serious. She has a very particular reason why she's with you, or why she's actually wants to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
And when that thing stops, then she backs out.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
when a lady is intentional with you, all ladies are intentional. There's nothing like it's only women that are nonchalant.
It's only men that are nonchalant.
Yeah.
So why are men nonchalant in relationships? In talking stage? I don't want you to be nonchalant. Be challenged with me.
We are brought up not to feel any emotion. So
why?
we've went through a lot, and being a simp is not powerful. Like if a man chooses too much.
No, I don't know why people think I have the idea of like being a simp is a bad thing. I don't necessarily think being a simp is a bad thing. I feel like being a simp is you being a lover boy and you being,
My turn.
into the person that you are.
Land. I know his parachute come down. Land.
So I just like being a simp. I just like men take it extreme. This is just like if you're a simp, you are very stupid. You are dumb.
I'll go with the words of someone. There's love bombing and there's simping. The truth is, it just depends on who is coming from. That's a woman's ideology. I'm sorry to say, if woman like you, you go know. Like you don't even need to simp much. That's the word. Like you get the way you go just behave, you go just dey bust her head. Do you understand? But when she does not like you, my bro, if you like, make bridge dey here, make you put your head. She go match am talk say why your body not straight. Bro, na normal mentality. See, if a woman likes you, you will feel it. There's a different way, there's a different feeling for it. Like the way she treats you is very different. Like you will not beg for some things. Yes, there are men that misuse this opportunity. I will not even lie. But when man see woman like this woman likes me, it's not so hard to notice. But women definitely they know how to hide their shit. Because we are in a world where a woman feels a man's vulnerability sometimes is stupid. No, I'm sorry to say, I'm not going to cut you, madam.
I don't
please,
agree with that.
Please,
No.
you might be one in a million. I don't know. I'm not the one that will be the yeah. You might be one in a million, but imagine 999,999, all of them still they way stupid.
No, let me say something.
Okay, land.
With my friends, we are one.
Okay, you cover your friends. Slap. You cover your
Me and my friends.
Okay.
They are 1 in a million. The other females, I don't know. No. But they are my friends. They are 1 in a million. So.
Okay.
So
the factual thing is simping, and every guy, I believe when a guy likes you, like when you guys are in that relationship dilemma already, you will see his vulnerable moments. I'm not going to be very particular and say you will see every. The thing is, a woman might never truly understand what I'm trying to explain here. I'm sorry to say. If guys are around,
Shades to women.
I'm sorry, but guys, if you and your guy, the guy, you could literally have. I want to bring a very weird scenario. You could literally have, let's say, a particular tool. Let me use a screwdriver. You've been using for at least 15 years of your life. It breaks. Your guys will understand that feeling that you had towards that screwdriver. That you've been there. Eh? You have that distinct feeling that you've been there. Explaining this to a woman, my screwdriver broke. Like, can buy another one now.
Yeah.
But they don't get that. Men have that attachment to things.
No, I don't also agree to that. I feel like men are more logical and female are emotional.
Women reason with reasoning, with less reasoning and more of their hearts. Men reason with brain.
Is that
and less
not
of
reasoning?
No. I want to break out. I'm supporting you in this case. I'm supporting you, but I have to bring out my own point inside. My point is that if a guy likes a woman, like, let me go back to the whole thing that brought us here. He will show the part of him that the woman needs to see. That definitely no man will want to come and tell you, I'm brokest of broke, or this business fell off. He can give you some insight. No woman self in her right sense will want to say the truth and say, I want you to tell me everything. I want you to tell me when he's at his real lowest. It's a lie. Story for today, now gist for another day. Now wait till they talk. Now the normal thing is just it. Baby girl, what's up? Now your boyfriend did not buy you that week. His business has been real low. And I gist though. This one here is going to tell Atinuke will tell Feromi will tell Jessica will pass to Jennifer, and boom, you don't want gist. So that's my own point. You cannot expect a man's true vulnerability, and the time when you see some being like that, I believe that yes, there's a level to it. There's a level to being vulnerable. I'm not using the word simp. There's a level to being vulnerable with a woman you like, a woman you're in a relationship, and the one you get married to. There are levels to every of these. You get. The same woman will still come and say, this one is love bombing me. Tomorrow will say, this one is simping over me. It's just both of them are two different men. One like her, the two like her, sorry, she like one, she not like the other one. Now just the English. We open Twitter every single day now. We see all this level now. I think I was on X. Let me use X since it's the name. I was on X like 2-3 days ago, and something very similar played out. It was the comment section that got me. I was like, can you imagine? This guy walked up to me, asked for my number, gave me his card, told me call me. Then when I texted him, he already sent dress for the date. The first comment there was, if na man wey you no like, enough fit start like this. The first thing you see is the audacity of some men is walking up to, you go see, you know. These are the things, because only from the beginning, the aura the man used to show.
No, for me,
Okay.
If a man walks up to me and gives me his card and tell me, call me, text me, I'm very sorry. I'm not going. I have that amount of pride and ego. I'm not going to text you or call you, because I don't like me text you. There's no amount of you're fine, I like you, I find you attractive.
Miss Host, can I ask you a question?
I'm the host.
Yeah, they ask you question.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, I want to throw a suggestive question. A suggestive question. Have you met a guy like your first meeting? You just look at the guy and be like, "If this guy walk up to me, every of my rule don't break."
I know.
That's it. Full stop. Take.
But why would I break my? There's some rules I cannot break for anybody.
Oh my God. Just 1 minute. You don't get.
You don't even allow emigrate to talk.
No, I'm about to pass.
This guy has a lot to say.
No, it's not a lot to say. I'm trying to bring out a point here. If you have that kind of like the dilemma of you've met a guy like only from that first meeting. I'm not saying all your rules definitely, but you see this stuff of you not texting anybody like why will he give me his number? Why did you not ask for mine? You go text.
No, I don't want you to get the idea like that. I don't want you to be like, okay, how did he give him his number? And if you give him your card and tell him to text you, if it's not business, I'm not going to text you.
Okay.
If it's that you want me, you're giving me your card. That's not showing intentionality.
Okay.
from my own point.
Yeah, the host, don't worry. I know.
So what if like Elon Musk gives you
I'm very sorry. You like Elon Musk now. Business, I want to be that man. There is no Elon Musk like
no, and
romantically.
he texted you something that is not business based.
I'm going to reply him. I'm going to reply him now. Like obviously, to be respectful. I just want to be respectful. Is that what I mean?
So it's just his status you are respecting.
Yes, I'm not going to respect him and give him that respect.
You heard that? No. You go hear that. Do the rest. Do the rest. Run it up. That's all. Run it up. Thank you for that.
So,
Nice
Queen,
yeah.
can you tell us one lie that you've told yourself in a talking stage that has ended horribly?
Online.
Yeah, just like you told yourself, like you know, like lying up to yourself about this person, just like no, she's just like giving reasons, and just felt like okay, you stood by that lie till it ended in a very bad way.
It's not actually a talking stage, just like a relationship.
Oh, you entered it. You entered the relationship. You crossed that bridge.
I almost got my heart broken, bro.
Almost.
I escaped that shit.
That's a strong man. He got down.
So what was the lie?
It was like a long distance relationship.
Oh, so you cannot do long distance?
I thought I could, but
I'm sorry. I have to do it too.
I'm sorry.
You cannot do long distance.
See.
No, like I've actually
How long
tried
is
it.
the long distance for you?
Oh, but you have to go here too far.
Maybe physical stuff. That long distance is not healthy for both sides. You all know women are emotional beings. You can
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. They're not logical. They're emotional.
easily.
So how does that?
I've seen a scenario where a lady will tell his boyfriend that I kissed him by mistake.
Yeah, but meant to say I did say by mistake. It was in the moment. Men, you know that too.
Bro,
I was drunk when the party together. I was
No.
So just in the no, men do that too.
See, if a man is going to a party and he wants to cheat, the ideology dey from house. A woman goes to a party, you are sexy as fuck, ass, breast, everything. You dress skimpy, you don't have the idea. You know if you take this shot of alcohol, 2 more, your eye go wang, and the nearest man is going to be the nearest food. But you still do it. You understand? This is as in, that's why I say they're emotional, not logical. Like, I support that your emotion on it. Because once that kind of thing happen now, she's even in the man that has to just play his keys where it's just doesn't need to do too much. The right talk, the right things, and the right movement, you've got her. Yes, it might be for only one night, but you've got her to cheat. Do you understand? You've got her to break her walls. And it's crazy, but that's just the phenomenon. But men alone, before man sef dey comot the house, today I wan go deal with this babe. The cheat, yeah, I'm not justifying men that cheat. I am not, God forbid. I'm against it. I'm against it.
They're giving reasons why you cheated.
I did not cheated though. I tell you I cheat.
The why it happened.
No, I'm telling you that
From
from a man's perspective, that this is a man's own is. If
How do you know male perspective?
The
You don't
woman.
cheat before.
You say?
You don't cheat before.
I hide them.
Mm.
No, see. That's the thing
I've
about
never cheated before.
full stop. That's the thing about growth. I would not lie. If someday an ex of mine sees this video, she definitely knows I'm trying to like also pass the message to her that yes, at the beginning of my relationship life, I was fucked up. I would not lie. I was fucked up because then I literally looked at women as almost seafood. And one food day house now, I go see soup, now I go chop am later. My first day on okra and ogbolo. Yeah, I'm being sincere. But after all these, like getting to this point in my life now, I want something that I know is mine. I want to be more involved with just one person. That's the kind of life I'm living now. It's just that simple. That's why I'm really anti-cheating now. But then I was, let me be the cheat. Yeah.
That's a red flag. You don't know.
The red flag I'm changed.
Even though
That I'm
a
changed.
leopard does not
You see
change
women
its
don't
stripes.
forgive.
A leopard does not change its stripes.
But go
It
beat them
cheats
first.
once,
Mm.
cheats forever.
We are boss brain. So you're making me
No. Crane, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
How long do you think a talking stage should last? Like before you shoot the question with my girlfriend.
Okay.
And do you think the question with my girlfriend should it always be from the male side, like with my why can't it come from the like female side, like with my boyfriend too?
Yeah. It actually
Yes.
depends on depends on the quality of the moment.
Mm.
Maybe maybe the energy is both sided and is hot,
Mm.
and maybe the guy is not. I think it should be from the male side
Okay.
because as a man, it can also be from the female side.
But
But I
would
think
men acknowledge that? Would they like that?
yeah.
They'll take advantage of that, you know that.
What is that? Maybe a talking stage and you like it's about vibe. You like the vibe, you like
Mm.
the cruise, you like everything, and maybe this guy is hesitating to tell you with my girlfriend, and it's actually healthy for a lady to just
Take the move
take the move.
and do that, do the needful.
Yeah. At that, the only reason I know, the only situation I know, maybe a guy can just take it for granted is maybe you don't like the shit and you guys are not talking to just come up randomly and just say, I like you with my girlfriend, with my boyfriend, all that. The girl
Mm.
will just feel like, come on, bro, you get one shit, we just come meet you, say, bro, make I just establish chop
Yeah, I get that.
maybe the guy is not attracted to the lady,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
He does not like her
yeah,
enough
enough,
for
yeah,
them to be like together.
yeah.
Mm. So, Mr. Koff, that has a lot to say. What? How long do you think a talking stage should last, on your own point of view?
My point of view.
Yeah.
See, I'm calm now. You guys have hit too many nerves in my life. So my own point of view is actually I'm on no point I beg. Depends on our two. If
Depend on
it's
your.
it depends on both of us. The two
Mm,
both of us in this. I feel there's no rule to life. That's my own feeling. So if for this one it might be a month, for this it might be 2 weeks.
mm,
But I feel when is that right time, you will know. And your next question that you asked about if a woman does, guy, I'm literally in the talking stage with you. We've touched our eats, worked on on this, done that. You don't even before you throw the question. If I don't ask you, already my whole mindset is already where I need to. Then if she does ask before I do, I will laugh it out because I'm about to ask her the same thing. I feel women enjoy the fact that you were intentional about questions like that.
yeah.
It's just like I'm sorry to say, throwing this shade to one or two people. When I see when women propose to men, they always like just do me one kind in my head and be like, will you not pay bride price? She proposed to you now. She's supposed to pay groom price. It's just the comedic side of it. Like that's what enters my head.
Yeah.
Because I feel even if she does do that, you
Mm-hmm.
guys are intentional. You would literally collect the ring, laugh it, not laugh it out, hug, kiss, then do the thing the right way. Because that's the way it is. Man, woman, not woman, man.
Mm.
That's just it.
So for me, I feel like if I'm in a talking stage, I tend to be very loyal to that person I'm in a talking stage with. Like if I'm in a talking stage, I'm going to be talking to that one, just one person. So do you think loyalty, or do you think you can cheat in a talking stage? Like have a talking stage with somebody else?
Wow. Um, actually, it's not right.
It's not right to.
Shit during the talking stage.
I like that. Go on.
Yeah. Okay,
You have to be loyal to the person
yeah,
you're talking to.
yeah. Just
You have to
imagine,
talk.
just imagine it comes out and it works out, and you realize, okay, during when we're in talking stage, she
Yeah, you're
cheated.
talking to somebody
That
else.
means at that point, I was not. What did I do at some point that makes you want this?
Hmm.
Me, actually, if I feel some kind of energy at the beginning of the talking stage, I don't want to know how beautiful, how sexy, or how calm the person is. I stop.
Hmm.
So maybe at the talking stage, you later realize when you guys are married,
Yeah,
it can
cheating
cause
is
issues.
cheating. Yeah, you get it.
Because when you realize that, okay, when we were talking at a particular time, okay, I started talking to you this single time. You,
You're leading the other person on, self. You're leading the other person you are in
yeah.
talking stage on, because you know you're being serious with this person. So it's not good to cheat in a talking stage. Stay with that one person. If you don't want the person, leave that talking
It
stage
seems
and move
cool,
to the
but I have
next one.
something to say.
Go
I
on.
didn't agree with
This
myself.
man is
No.
not
I actually see. I put life to myself. I'm the example here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I literally said it. I'm more like an open book in this case. Sincerely, if I like a woman, like when just the beginning of that talking stage, say, everybody don't cut off. It's my type of life. Like I'm sorry, my friends know me. I would want to always talk about her. I'm always want to be there.
So your
Every
friends
other-
now, do you know you're talking about somebody? That's what you're talking about your friends now.
I might not say names, but they know the particular. No. See, when it doesn't work out, do you know how comedic it is? Do you know how
So
comedic?
they'll laugh at you.
You see, okay, crazy enough. When I'm done with this, I want the comments.
Yeah.
Guys will be the one to always do. This guy don't dey cast or that because that's what will happen. But when I like somebody, I'm fully invested. My whole I literally just told you guys that I was already imagining scenarios. For me to imagine scenarios, there was no other person. I'm not one. I don't. Social media is boring to me. But if I'm there because of you, oh Bob, just you have my whole loyalty. So that's it. That's it.
Okay. So I'm in a relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship, but I don't want you to talk to anybody else.
You don't want him to talk to someone else. That's a fucking red flag. Alright. You don't want me to talk to someone else. Like
Yes.
you're in a relationship.
Yes. Is that a red flag?
It's a narcissist behavior.
Okay, that's his own. I actually like bringing out my both points of my head. It depends on the girl in question. Before you fit tell me that kind of thing, you know say, oh boy, I like you, go on. I like you, go on. Let me be very specific.
Yeah.
But if I don't like you that much, total no get for I no go mobi. You can't question.
Sorry, please. Why is it that men, when they are talking about somebody, like they tend to just look at the physical, just tend to not just look at, but they just tend to focus and talk more on the physical. Like I cannot just say, okay, because of a guy, yeah, I'm going to go, you're a fine guy, but I'm not going to just be on that.
Me making those examples are just being comedic.
But
actually.
you've making men, they've been making that kind of, they always make that kind of example that
Don't tag me to men.
All
If you
men.
want to talk,
You did that
talk
now,
to me.
so-
Yeah. No, talk to me. This is Chisom Okof. Don't tag me to men. Don't put my sins on men.
Okay,
Men sin and men sin. My sin is my sin. That's it.
nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Another question.
Okay.
If they tell you that we don't need labels, you already know what this is.
I'm a label guys day. I'm sorry. The truth is, if you do it like that, yes. But if I see you with another man, my own sense is not even seeing you naked with him. I see you with another man. Label is what you said. Okay, we are not really in it. We are just around it. That's the word. We are around it. So I would put it more like a flag. That's a flag for me. We have to be defined. We have to be defined. Yeah.
You go.
Yeah, like you said.
Same thing. So in a talking stage, let's say you start talking to a lady, probably 2 weeks before her birthday. Will you get a birthday gift?
Oh, you guys make me cry. You.
You have to say when's your birthday? Next week. Okay, we'll talk next week. No.
So you cannot date somebody.
Chill. Calm down before you eat us.
This I get.
Let me be sincere. Even my friends, my friends that are guys, their birthdays, I get them something. So if we're already talking, like you said, 2 weeks, that's enough time. So I've known you.
Okay, let me say you started talking to our son, their birthday Saturday.
I understand. If you don't know me that day, you're not gonna see your normal gifts for people.
I'm just asking you, would you get her a gift? You know, okay, like this girl.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to talk to her.
what's this? What's actually is that maybe she's a type of girl that she's not bringing it up to your face, like,
Yeah.
and you feel like,
You
she's
should. Yeah.
you can, but she's bringing it up, you know. This
Doja.
girl is actually here because of this very
Yeah.
Guys, the jackpot, bro.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys some other questions. Have you ever cried over someone you said you're not their babe? Like you actually like made it clear that you're not each other's babe, but what they did like pained you, and you people say men don't cry. I think I felt sad. I don't say cry because people are like men don't cry. Felt sad, like heartbroken, remain small, make you cry over someone like no. Strong guy, strong man,
Okay,
strong
okay.
male figure,
Okay.
alpha man.
You see, I'm now. They wanted vulnerability. Person not cry now. They call am strong male.
No,
If I said I
no,
cry, they be like what? What would they call me? Weak man. You see, you see, like,
No. I'm not against men crying.
oh,
I'm not against men crying. I'm very serious, but don't cry too much. Don't cry too much.
If you want shed tears, shed one eye. When they don't drop two, clean up. Sincerely. I've actually been in that kind of situation when I liked someone to that point. I literally wanted it to lead to something. It was leading, then it misled. And when it misled, I was burnt like lead. I black out because I'll not go like he pay me. Sadly, it's funny because saying it, a few people around my life know what I'm talking about. That's just that I have to just stop here because too much is too much.
And that's a wrap on Couch Confessions with Annie with my guests.
Yeah, in Ukraine. Then subscribe, like, and follow on all platforms. Studio X on all platforms. Watch Couch Confessions with Annie.
Don't forget to like and see that comment. You have a lot to say, just like I had to say. Share, turn on post notification because more to come. Thank you.
As he said.